Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you smash that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications, as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads for myself on Black Ops 6. As well, in the description down below, you can find the link for my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies all the way through to custom maps and generally have a blast over there. I would love to see a bunch of you come into streams as I'm working really hard this year to smash out a really long-term goal of mine, which is to smash out Twitch Partner. So hope to see you guys there. Now in today's video, before we dive anything review related, we have teasers, official teasers from Treyarch on our next upcoming map, which should be dropping with Season 3 on April 3rd, my birthday. So this is the first image we got of the mansion, just the outside. I think it looks really cool. And then just today, they released this one of the banquet hall. And if you look closely at the picture, right in the middle of this image, that picture is reminiscent of the 9 people in the stands and what they were wearing on their persons. That medallion there was what they were wearing from Black Ops 4 9. Really excited to see where this storyline takes us. I'm super excited for the mansion. Let me know your thoughts on this next map down below in the comment section. So in today's video, we're going to dive in and check out Assault Rifle. I tried to run yesterday, but epically failed. So in today's video, we're looking at the Assault Rifle, the Model L. Yes, it is the Model L. And we're going to be taking this to maximum damage inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies so that you all have a really good feel for how this weapon performs inside of Zombies. And then at the end of the video, we're going to dive into the tomb boss fight and test it out against that sentinel artifact. So without further ado, let's dive into the Model L review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I genuinely really appreciate that. And today I've got it right. We are looking at the Model L assault rifle today, not the AK-74, and I'd messed it up yesterday. So right off the rip, let's get this to green rarity and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. 255 at green rarity? Wow. Oh my, I'm really impressed with this right now. That is definitely some kick-ass damage to see nice and early off the rip. Like 255 is awesome. We got that nice double points in there, so let's try and clear out everything we can here early on around 4 and milk this for as many points as we possibly can, because that was awesome to get a double points nice and early on the tomb. So there we are. Green rarity definitely melts, I would have to say. That's a for sure. So let's go ahead and push this now up to blue rarity on round 5, as I've been using all the digs and the ether crystals here that you can see, and the pods in the dark ether to accumulate as much salvage as I possibly can. So now it's time to go to the dark ether and make this pack 1 by shooting our 5 rotating rocks in quick succession so that we can get our free pap crystal and our cryo freeze ammo mod. So there we go, that's all 5 shot. Now let's go ahead and pick up our pack-a-punch crystal and see what kind of damage numbers this takes it to. 668 pack 1 blue. I am thoroughly impressed. That was amazing. Holy crap. Okay, let's see what it does to our shock mimic. Yeah, just absolutely melted that shock mimic. Awesome. Now the next thing we need to do is, of course, do this get the staff for the Easter egg, as we certainly need to have that in order to get this into the boss fight so we can see how it does against the sentinel artifact. So here we are, let's complete the death perception side, pick up the stick bit of it, as Archibald says, and I just love how excited he is when we are getting parts for the ice staff. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. So let's head over to the Deadshot daiquiri side and shoot this Roman numeral puzzle, which is 1 through 10. Complete this lockdown and pick up the staff head for the ice staff. All right, there we go. We now have basically the ice staff. All we need to do now is do an ice staff defense. So I definitely want to show you guys the full ice staff defense so that you have a really good feel for how this assault rifle performs inside of zombies. This can be really tricky to do, especially solo, as an absolute just boatload of everything spawns in, trying to take you out, and the parasites are insane. The amount of parasites you get doing the defense right now is absolutely crazy. You can see here I'm using Molotovs, also got decoys to just kind of help keep things off of the staff. I'm going to also be using my Tesla Storm to help protect myself and electrocute some of the zombies that might be going towards that staff. But I'm trying to focus in on the parasites as much as possible, as they cause so much problems. One of the other things I really like to use to complete the ice staff is picking up PhD, so that I can use the augment that gives me PhD slider to slide into the zombies that are at the staff causing it damage, so that I can completely eliminate them without having to worry too much. It just helps a lot on the ice staff defense, being able to slide into the zombies that are at the staff and then just absolutely destroy them, which is a big help. But I mean, you can see here, it definitely handles all the zombies in the area without a problem. We're able to just wreck absolutely everything. I just wish there was a few less parasites on the ice staff defense, because my goodness, there is a lot of them. Holy crap. So there we go. Finished off the ice staff defense at blue pack 1 with this assault rifle, and it just melts. So there we go. We have our ice staff, which is awesome. And let's go ahead and show you guys now the escort step. And if you don't have ammo but you activate it, if you jump right backwards off the rock straight to that ammo cache, you can go ahead and refill your ammo before your escort stops, and the orb won't disappear, so you won't get a fail, which is huge, because I don't know how many times I've come in here, landed down that rock, and then realized I don't have enough ammunition to make it through the escort to complete it. So definitely a good little tip for you all, that you can go ahead and zip over there to get your ammo really quickly. You got to be really quick, but you can do it before you start your escort, so you have maximum damage and maximum ammo. Now, I'm going to let the footage roll a little bit here so that you all can make up your mind on whether or not this assault rifle is something that's going to be a viable option for you based on how you play. So I'm just going to roll the footage now, and you guys can see how it wrecks absolutely everything on this escort. That Doppelgas didn't really stand a chance. We have our amalgam spawning in right now. I am going to use my ice staff here to slow him down a little bit, but you can see the damage we're able to do on that amalgam with the assault rifle is pretty remarkable when you're able to connect on the crit shots. Like, look at how fast we're able to take that health bar down when we're hitting crit shots. Absolutely remarkable. We've just about finished off the amalgam on this escort step, which is awesome. And this weapon definitely had enough damage today, as I did not run out of ammunition on my assault rifle doing the escort step, and that is usually what happens to me at the end of the escort step. So definitely a great suggestion. Thank you so very much. I truly love to run weapon suggestions, so keep them coming in the comments section. It's definitely something I really look forward to. Again, just at this moment, let's go ahead and take the cryo freeze and shoot the 2 waterfalls here in front of the green portal. From 1 to 11, you'll get blue. From 11 and above, you'll get epic, which you saw me do. Now, the reason I did that with 3,300 salvage currently was so that I can continue to accumulate my salvage to get this weapon to legendary before I needed to use that waterfall on 21 to get a legendary tool. As you can get a ton of salvage on this map from the pods in the dark ether and the crystals inside of the map. So here we are, pushed up now, PAP 2 epic, and on round 17, capitalizing on the double point side Easter egg right there inside of the dark ether. Just so you know, if you come through the green portal, it's just to your right is where that double points is you saw me shoot, and we took advantage of that and pushed our essence way up, which was awesome. I love being able to use that when you've got a whole round right there, so you can just totally capitalize on that double points as much as possible. So now we have enough salvage to take this to legendary and throw on our light mend ammo mod by round 17, which is pretty amazing considering we just used the epic tool Easter egg. So pretty awesome. Now we pushed up to round 19, so we are legendary pack 2 with light mend on this assault rifle. So how does it handle zombies? and just the general chaos that is round 19. You're looking at, what is that, 3,000 crit damage, which is pretty remarkable. I think it's 3,096 on a crit shot at Legendary PAP 2, so we still have one more Pack-a-Punch level to go, and we are already seeing substantial damage numbers. And what are we getting? Let's see. 3,086, I believe. Yep, 3,086 is your max crit damage at Pack 2 Legendary on the Model L Assault Rifle, which is definitely strong. Very strong numbers for sure with this Assault Rifle. So let's go ahead and bump this up to maximum damage output now and see what kind of damage numbers are we looking at with this Assault Rifle at max damage. Legendary PAP 3 with Light Mend on. Test the Storm to protect myself. 4,000 I saw. 6,000 on a crit shot I saw. Are you kidding me? Another 6,000? Is 6,000 the max damage? No way. Ooh, double points. We need the double points. I need perks. Let's take advantage of that double points. What do we look? 6,172 at max damage output. Oh my goodness. This might be the strongest assault rifle in the game. That's incredible crit damage. Holy smokes. I have to say the sight, I'm not a fan of. I don't know why I thought that combination would be a good one, but that is absolutely atrocious. Alright, so the last thing to do here in round 25 is to pick up a Vulture's Aid, so we have ammo for the staff. I didn't really care about melee macchiato. Now it's time to head off to the boss fight on the tomb and see how does this Model L assault rifle handle the Sentinel artifact. What kind of damage numbers are we going to be looking at? Let's dive into the boss fight right now and see how it does on our first phase in the first half of the boss fight, our first damage phase. Let's see what kind of numbers we're going to be looking at. Alright, it's coming around, and we're going to get damage right now. Here we go. That looks like solid 960s on the Sentinel artifact. That is definitely a decent time to crack that first artifact, for sure. That is really strong. Seeing 960 on the damage numbers on the Sentinel artifact. Now, this comes the real test. So the second damage phase on the first half of the boss fight. Can we skip a step and crack both Sentinel artifacts right here? Let's find out right now. Okay, let's find out right now. Okay, come on. We almost got one. There we go. Can we get the second one without reloading? Nope. Okay, we got to reload. Are we still going to be able to get it, though? Okay. Okay. So, the Model L definitely is something that can be a viable option for this boss fight. I formed that opinion pretty quick for the boss fight right here on this step. If the weapon I'm bringing in allows me to skip that the second damage phase allows me to skip a step, then definitely that's going to be a viable weapon, I feel, to be running inside of the tomb boss fight. So now, before we head down to the second half of the boss fight, we have our last Sentinel artifact to damage. Now, directly behind me is the Amalgam statue, so I'm shooting the Sentinel artifact that aims at the Amalgam. And I believe that this lets me have one less Amalgam spawn in right off the beginning. I'm not exactly sure what it does, so please let me know in the comment section if you know what the benefits are of shooting that Amalgam right off the hop. So here we are, we dropped a charge shot and a decoy down so that we can quickly get rid of our very first elite here. I can tell that this zombie is going to be gone just about in a second right now. There we go, done. Let's go ahead and crack that artifact real quick. Come on. Not bad. There's definitely a little bit quicker ones to crack the artifact, I will say. Like, I do feel like there's going to be other weapons that do more damage to the Sentinel artifact, but this is definitely a viable option. Also, don't wait till now to switch your field upgrade. I don't know how many times I do that. I had to burn my power keg there just because I forgot to switch field upgrades in the beginning part of this boss fight. Don't do that. If you haven't switched field upgrades to Ether Shroud, when you get here and you're doing your first damage phase, switch it then, and you should be fine for the second half of the boss fight. So now we have our Sprinty Doppelgast is our second one coming in, and like I said, if you can try and train him on there, you got to be careful though, because as you can see, he was dishing out the damage to me right at the end. But if you can hop on and off that rock with charge shots, you should be able to get rid of that Doppelgeist pretty quick like that. So now we've got him down. Let's pop our Ether Shroud, and let's see if we can crack this second Sentinel artifact with this Model L. No problems at all. I'm really enjoying the suggestions, the comments, suggestions from you all, so please keep those up. It is tons of fun to run weapons and weapon builds that you all use inside of the games or think might be a good combination. I'd love to go give them a shot and see how they perform, so keep that up. It's been tons of fun. And this video is a direct result of one of your weapon suggestions in the comments. So thank you. And a great suggestion is that this is kind of a forgotten AR. I don't know many people that are still running the Model L or get talked about very much inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So this was definitely a great suggestion. You can see here we're working on our Shock Mimic. We've got a Sprinty Doppelgast coming at us, and I'm just dropping my charge shots, keeping my distance until I see that Sentinel artifact health and his health get really low, like right here. Put in a charge shot. I don't have an Ether Shroud, which is fine, so we're just going to put down another charge shot, switch weapons, use the charge shot to protect myself while I laser in on the Sentinel artifact and finish it right there. This has been a very quick boss fight, I must admit. With this Model L, holy smokes, we are able to crack stuff so fast, and at this point I was feeling really good about finishing this boss fight without a problem. I still have Idolize, and I still have my insta-kill, and we have one elite to go, which is the Amalgam. So definitely feeling really good about this weapon, and this run today was definitely awesome, very smooth. So here we are dropping in some charge shots. We got to get the Amalgam down. Now I'm trying to keep him in my eyesight, because when you go to black and white, you don't know which artifact is the one that you need to shoot. So just make sure he's in your line of sight so you know which one, or ping him. I popped my insta-kill, dropped a charge shot on him, melted his health with the Model L, reloaded, and we just melt through that Sentinel artifact like hot knife through butter. There we go. That one is done, and that is all elites done on the Tomb boss fight. Truly amazing weapon suggestion. Little mistake here. Don't forget, don't shoot shots unless they're charged. So I didn't have a full charge shot there. Picked up the ammo and got grabbed by the Amalgam. No, grabby. That's not how things work here. So now it's time to clear out the last of these and see if we can't get through the make or break phase of this boss fight, which is right now when you've got to shoot that Sentinel artifact on the wall and you have no choice but to actually fire away and try and destroy it, or you're not going to be able to finish it. I had an Ether Shroud ready, which was perfect. As soon as I started taking damage from that Amalgam, I popped my Ether Shroud and just laid in the damage on the Sentinel artifact. And you can see up top of the screen how quickly that health bar is going down using this Model L assault rifle. Very successful run and an amazing weapon suggestion. Thank you. Keep it up. You guys are crushing it. And also at this point, I want to say a thank you to each and every one of you for all the unbelievable support on the channel, as we are now fast approaching 6,000 subscribers, which means we are almost 1,000 subscribers away from our very next giveaway, which happens when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers. And I will continue to do giveaways when we reach subscriber milestone goals, as my channel does not exist without all of your support, and I will never forget that. So thank you very much. Now this is the build that I put together for today's run, so if you want to make any suggestions to the build, let's work together in the comment section so we all have one amazing build to use. As well, if you're looking for players to run through Black Ops 6 Zombies, Camel Grinds, or what have you, feel free to join the Zhorde community Discord that is based on players helping other players. Link is in the description below. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.